While we love variety and look for it in everything we indulge in, from dishes at a restaurant to buying a new mobile phone or a dress, we honestly look for new varieties. But new variant is a word that instills a collective fear. The SARS-CoV-2 virus has been mutating over the last 3 years, causing chaos globally. And finally, it's seen that the virus is starting to run out of steam. Then there is China, the country where first infection was reported. But before we talk about the latest variant in China, let's just try and understand how the virus mutated, causing death and pain globally. When a virus spreads rapidly, it infects more hosts and has greater opportunities to replicate. And while replicating or copying itself, there are small errors and thus it leads to mutations. These mutations are called variants. While most mutations are inconsequential glitches here, they do not affect how the virus works in a significant way. Some mutations may even be more harmful to the virus itself, but a small fraction of mutation can make the microorganism more potent. For example, it makes the virus more infectious. So what do we do about it? Well, it's not possible to stop the virus from mutating, but we can strengthen our defenses and thereby stop the virus from spreading further, hindering its process to replicate and thus stopping the rise of dangerous mutations. And to do this, we can get vaccinated, wear masks, practice physical distancing. Now, the variants are classified using letters of the Greek alphabet, like the Delta and Omicron variants. Now, Delta variant, highly contagious, about twice as contagious as the previous variants. Delta variant grows more rapidly and deeper in the respiratory tract. According to a study, Delta variant can carry 1,000 times the viral load as those infected with the original virus. In November 2021, a variant of the SARS-CoV-2 coronavirus emerged and was named Omicron by the WHO, which lists it as a variant of concern. It was highly contagious. Mutations gave it the ability to escape weak immune responses and become more transmissible from one person to another. But again, Omicron caused less severe disease than the Delta variant. So that's the history of the evolution of the variants here. But what about the present and the future of the pandemic? Due to China's stringent zero-COVID policy, its population has a very low level of immunity and many lack the natural antibodies which are formed after infections. Now, 3 weeks since the communist regime abruptly eased these restrictions, the burden on medical facilities has increased amid the new wave of infections. There are fears of new mutations, of course. However, experts say that the world should be cautious, but there is no reason to panic. The COVID-19 outbreak that's hitting China is being caused by strains of the virus that have already circled the world. And according to officials at a global consortium that's tracking the pandemic, they say there are no signs yet of significant new mutations emerging. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.